After over 2 decades, One Piece is finally entering its final saga, and 2024 might be your last chance to catch up before it's too late. And I already know what you're gonna say. It's too long, I don't have enough time, the anime is so old and outdated. And honestly, you're right. The series is really long. I mean, it spans over 2 decades and has over 1,100 chapters at the time of recording this video. And nobody that's a true fan of the series is going to deny that the early episodes are really outdated. I mean, there are some episodes that were released when people still thought that the world was going to end during Y2K. However, there is a reason why One Piece is so highly regarded and has so many people that vouch for its quality despite these very real barriers for entry. And trust me, I understand the hesitancy. I mean, look at this text between me and my girlfriend before I started watching the show, where I outright say, fuck One Piece, I will never watch that shit. And well, now look at me, converted to the cult-like church of the Straw Hat. Anyways, all that to say that One Piece is one of those things that if you can overcome the intimidating backlog and go into it with a mindset of enjoying the experience instead of spamming episodes trying to catch up, then it's no longer this beast of a backlog that you're trying to speedrun. And I wish I knew that before I speedran the entire backlog and spammed episodes in an attempt to catch up. There's a common saying that fans of the series will spread, and it goes something like this: there are too many episodes until there aren't enough. And it's true, by the time you catch up, the only thing you could possibly want is another 1,000 episodes of these pirates that you've grown so close to, as parasocial as that sounds. I genuinely have so much love for this series, and what I have more than love is belief. Belief that this is one of the best stories ever told, and belief that One Piece truly has something for everybody. After I caught up, I even got my girlfriend to watch the series over with me, and she's now caught up and just as involved in the series as I am. There are hundreds of reasons of why to catch up, and everyone has their own that they think is the magic solution to get people to watch. But with how truly special and specific everyone's One Piece journey is, I think that a huge part of the beauty is that you get to forge your own reason. Whether a specific arc really resonated with you, or a side character steals the show and became someone who's just as important as the main cast, or a certain moment at a point that serves as a monument to your own life. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about why your time is running out, and why that window is closing day by day to create your own story and be a part of one of the biggest cultural events in recent history. Firstly, let's talk about why it's so important that you start catching up as soon as possible. When you think of some of the biggest spoilers in existence, things like Darth Vader being Luke's father immediately come to my mind. I genuinely believe that when the One Piece is finally revealed, it will be one of the biggest potential spoilers ever. Over 2 decades of stories, arcs, plot lines, all culminating into one of the biggest reveals in anime history, and potentially even fiction as a whole. After the reveal happens, watching One Piece will never be the same. Being able to just go on Google and search up what the One Piece is will drastically change the dynamic of watching the show for everybody going forward. And that's not even mentioning the massive amount of internet trolls that will be flooding Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube comments spoiling what the One Piece is with unhinged levels of dedication. I instantly think back to when Star Wars The Force Awakens was released and Han Solo's death became a meme that was flooded everywhere online within a matter of days, revealing one of the biggest plot points of the movie franchise that dates back to the 70s. If I had to describe One Piece in one word, that word would be adventure. From start to finish, the series is all about adventure. Luffy's adventure, to be specific. His growth as he goes from a 17-year-old kid with dreams of becoming a king to being a powerful captain with a crew to match. Now, what fun would an adventure be if you knew the destination or how the journey ends? You wouldn't call a trip to the supermarket an adventure because you know exactly how to get there, how long it's going to take, and what to expect when you do get there. Same goes for One Piece. From the very start, we knew that Luffy was going to become the Pirate King and find the One Piece and everything else that comes along with it. But One Piece is never about the result and almost always about the how. How is Luffy going to do it? How is he going to get there? And how is he going to achieve his dreams? And in a perfect world, nobody would ever be spoiled. You would be able to experience the series in its entirety from start to finish. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. I don't say all this to spread doom and gloom or to share a sentiment that the series will be ruined once the One Piece does get revealed. I do, however, say it in hopes that you will get to experience the show without the fear of being spoiled, and even more so, which leads us into our next point, being able to share that experience with the millions that are right by your side for the big reveal. While I know that One Piece doesn't currently hold the same level of Western relevance as, say, Star Wars or even other anime, it's impossible to ignore the show's surging popularity. With the live-action adaptation becoming Netflix's most-watched series of 2023, an anime remake in production, and the overall growing fan base, it's evident that One Piece is growing now more than ever. It's undeniable that by the time the One Piece is revealed, it will be a massive cultural event. Videos and memes are going to start flooding the internet, and for those that have been around for multiple major series events, they will be the first to tell you how truly memorable it is to share that experience with One Piece fans all over. I finally caught up to the series at chapter 1045, one chapter after the big reveal of the Wano arc, and after I caught up, the only thing I could think about was, wow, I wish I was able to experience that reveal with everybody else. Being able to talk to your friends, go on Twitter, and watch reactions on YouTube and TikTok is such an underrated part of the One Piece experience. It's so much more than just reading or watching, because the One Piece community is so vast and there's constantly new videos, reactions, and theories alongside every single new chapter. Being able to be a part of the community when these reveals happen is such a massive part of being a One Piece fan. The community is unmatched, and when you find another One Piece fan in the wild, you instantly have something to talk about. Every time I met somebody in public that also watches or reads One Piece, it always turns into a discussion about our favorite characters, where do we think the story is going, and our reaction to the most recent chapters, and every time it makes me grow so much fonder of the series. You have the opportunity right now to become a part of that same amazing community before it even hits its peak. You'll be able to experience these huge moments alongside all of us. I don't say this lightly, but this truly is a once-in-a-lifetime monumental moment that's bound to happen. And I hope that this video convinces some people to finally take the leap, so that they can be right there with us, screaming, crying, and throwing up in excitement and hype when it's finally time to learn the secrets that the series holds. At the current place in the story, we have entered the final saga. Oda has confirmed that the series has about 3 to 5 more years left until its completion. With Oda's track record, that estimation is fluid to say the least, but for a series spanning over the course of 20 plus years, what's 3 to 5 more? The most recent arc lasted 4 years by itself, so 3 to 5 years to cover the entirety of the final saga is on the shorter side in terms of One Piece. If you were to start now, you would easily have plenty of time to catch up in a timely manner and be able to experience the biggest reveals alongside everybody without the fear of spoilers. Now, when it comes to actually catching up, One Piece has truly never been more accessible. I mean, the first 400 episodes are on Netflix if you're in America, and I'm sure you can find a friend that has a completely legal and ethical website that has the entire series for free. If reading is more your thing, you can download the Viz app, and for like $2 a month, you can read the entire series at your own pace. There are a lot of pros and cons to each method, and I'm honestly tempted to cover all the ways to catch up to One Piece, as there's so many ways to watch, read, and enjoy the series. I am fully aware of how intimidating it can be, but the clock is ticking, and sooner than later, the ability to catch up in time is gonna be gone, and you're gonna have to fight for your life to experience a series without being spoiled by a 14-year-old on Twitter giggling in his DX Racer. I tried to keep this video short and sweet, because if One Piece was too long for someone, there's no way that they're gonna watch a 30-minute breakdown of every single reason to watch One Piece, and I wanted to highlight some of the reasons outside of show is good, you should watch. One Piece is truly something special to me, and has made such a huge impact on myself and so many people that I know. Even if this video gets one more person to catch up to One Piece, that would be enough for me. If you've made it to this point in the video, consider dropping a sub to the channel, as my New Year's resolution is to hit 200 subs. It's a pretty big goal, and I'm not sure if we can reach it, but I'm gonna try anyways. Drop a like and share this video to your friends that haven't started One Piece to let them know that their time is running out. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.